Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January 2nd through the 8th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And I'll close them off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Gemini. Let's see what is going on. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Emperor. You're stepping into your power here. Things are looking up by the looks of it. In the recent past, the Six of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. I feel like you tried in a particular direction that was tied up to your heart. You tried and you tried. You open yourself up to multiple possibilities until you're kind of like, okay, time to give up on this one. You know, so, okay. In the current situation, the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Temperance card, I feel like something's coming together here. But it's coming together really, really, really slow. And it could have to do with love. You're opened up a little bit. There is the energy of two energies coming together in love. And with the Temperance card, it's looking like it's going to take a while. It's not one of those things of, oh my God, I saw them, I knew right on the spot, and then, you know, the next day we got married. No. Doesn't look like that. In the way that it's shaping up as love. Now, in the way that you want to take it physically, I don't know. Yeah, you could be getting married the next day. Who knows? But in the immediate future, the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, the Sun. Woo! Things are going deep here. And they're going towards happiness, and you're going with them with these things. I mean, you're kind of in charge of creating happiness here. Okay. All right. Okay, let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me see the Emperor. The King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. You've been pondering on these things. You've been sitting on these energies for a while, but they're coming to the surface. They're starting to come to the surface. A sense of confidence. It is coming from self-love, you know, taking care of yourself a whole lot more lately. And again, you've been doing this for a while, but it's starting to surface. It's starting to show. Cool. Cool. Let's see. Let me see that Six of Swords in the recent past. Yeah, Seven of Cups, the Lovers, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even going to clarify anything from the past because it's pretty clear. Yeah, something happened there where I feel like you were pursuing some sort of situation until you just kind of fell into this energy of, okay, I think it's time to move on. I think I'm done here, you know. How about I look for real love someplace else? Now, I don't know if you found that real love right after you left this, but that's not the point. The point was the moving on aspect after you tried here. I'm not even sure if you tried, but you definitely looked at several angles on how to approach this, you know, which tells me you were focused on this. All right, let's do the Page of Cups in the current situation. Okay. King of Cups, Six of Swords, the Temperance card. You're still in the process of shifting away from whatever that was in the past. So you're not done in terms of closing it out completely and completely walking away from it. So you're still in that process, but you are looking pretty open. Your heart looks pretty open here. In terms of you already stepped into this new place of moving on from that. So you're still kind of dealing with those energies from there in terms of closing them off, because I see it being a process there. But you're allowing yourself to open yourself up for the possibility of something new in terms of love. So your heart is definitely open. Let me do the Two of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. You've got something going on here where it's, man, it's slow, but it's back and forth a little bit. It's kind of like there's an energy that enters your field for a little bit though, and then it exits, and then it comes back in at a way later time, but just for a little bit again, and then it exits. So I kind of see it like that, where something is shaping up. That's why I said it's probably going to take a while here. Because I see you kind of going with it, and it's really, really slow, and it's close to nothing, and then something happens that gets you excited for like 5 minutes, you know, and then you kind of go back into that. Okay, so there's definitely there's no stability within this for now, but I do see it in the formation stage, like it's just starting to build up into something. You know, so there's nothing really concrete here tied up to this, but it does carry the potential of love. Let me do the Temperance. In the current situation, the Seven of Swords, the Moon, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not patient. You're not patient. So for now, you could be keeping whatever situation this is as, yeah, you know, it's just somebody I know. Yeah, we hang out probably once a year, and yeah, it's good, it's fun, whatever, you know, kind of keeping them at a distance because you're lacking patience for this process. So, yeah. Let me do the Knight of Swords in the immediate future. The Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Interesting. Because you're very interesting. You're charging at something here. I feel like you have a goal in here. I don't see it necessarily ish. I feel like you want it to be bigger, but the way you're going at it is from a place of, let's have fun, let's not invest in this emotionally, at least in your approach right here. So you're open to go towards something here, but from an angle of, let's play with it, let's have fun with it. Just fine, you know, nothing wrong with that. But you're definitely switching off the emotional aspect of it. You're like, okay, no, we're not going to get attached here, as if you can control that. But I like how you approach this as you start this journey, from a place of thinking that, oh, okay, I can just turn it off and I'll be fine. Okay. Either you turn it off and then it takes forever to turn it back on in your heart, or no, you can't shut down your heart because you said so, you know? And that applies to everybody, not to just you. But I like the approach, or the attempt in the approach. Let's see the Hierophant in the immediate future. The Sun, the Devil, the Nine of Pentacles. That's the thing. You don't want to commit to this. There's something that carries intensity, depth, possibly love, possibly commitment. There's something quite important that shows up here. But because you're in the mind frame of, I'm not going to go in it open-heartedly, you're keeping yourself at a distance from this. I don't know why. Maybe you think you're protecting yourself. Maybe you think there's always a fear attached to it. You know, there's always that fear of, yeah, I'm just going to keep my heart closed so that I don't get hurt. But then again, you don't get to feel much. And then that's not good either. So it's like, what do you do about it? You know, Because it's almost feeling like, okay, you know, you feel the depth of this, you feel the happiness of it, but do you really? Because it looks a little distorted. It looks like it's not what it's supposed to be when you come from your heart to it, you know? It looks very different. When you receive this from a space of your heart being closed off, you're gonna say, oh, it feels so happy, but not believe it, not feel it. You know, I'm happy with me staying at a distance from something that belongs to my heart, by the way, but I'll keep it up there, whatever. So you're deciding, you're making a conscious decision to approach something from the perspective of your heart being shut down. And then you're showing me how happy you are. Let's do the sun, speaking of happy. Yeah, it's your fear. It is your fear of losing this. For the sun, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, because you do want to open up. You do want your heart out there, you know, and you know that's the organic way for you to feel happiness. You know, that's the way to do it. But look what's standing in the way. Fear of abandonment, fear of losing this, fear of screwing up. God forbid. What if I open up and I lose this? What's going to happen? What if you don't open up and you lose this? What if you don't open up and you have this? Do you have it really for what it is? Yeah, you know, it's going to make me open up. You think? No, it's not. You got to make you, you know? So, interesting. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Four of Cups. You're upset with the concept of love. So, of course, your heart is closed off. When you're upset with love, you're upset with your heart. So your heart is punished and locked up behind a door somewhere. You're not letting it out. And I can see that. So because love possibly disappointed you in the past, you decided, you took it upon yourself to get upset with love in general. And ever since, your heart is closed off. Because if you're upset with love, you're upset with your heart. Your heart is the one that, you know, brings out love, so. For some reason, you're punishing your heart, but by doing that, you're only punishing yourself. Now, I see a lot of growth on your side. I see a lot of self-love. So that is possible on your side. It's not like your heart is closed off completely, but it's closed off when you need it the most. You know, that's when you send it to its rule. And then you get to experience distorted energies that are not even necessarily coming through the lens of truth, because they're coming through your own lens of your heart being shut down, which they're not real, you know? So I get it. Why you would have the tendency to close off your heart, but I would work on these fears that are making you close off your heart. You know, because it's a shame. It's beautiful energies that are just around the corner. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.